One of the things that people have been asking for in Power Church for a while is the ability to be able to see people's involvement over time easier. That's why in version 11 we added 2 new reports under the membership menu. First, if we go to attendance and reports, is the detailed weekly attendance by activity type. If we go and run this report, I'm just going to run it for the last quarter of this year to the end of the year here. This report makes it easy to see a family's involvement by week. So each week we can see whether they are present in Sunday school or worship, or what activity types that you have set up here. The other report we added here was underneath personal profiles, and we added these active and non-active profile reports. These combine information together from contributions and attendance, and in the case of the non-active profiles will show us people who have not attended or contributed for the period of time that we've selected. So I'm not going to look for people who haven't contributed this year for 2011. So here's the report, and it gives me a list of people who've not given or attended for the activities or the range of funds that I've selected. So building on that, in version 11 we wanted to add some additional capabilities to make it easier to see people's involvement as well. So we've done a couple of other things. So in the integrated data entry screen here, we've now added an attendance summary section. This shows the last attendance and optionally contribution information here. If the person who's logged in has access to contribution records, we can see here this family's attendance by person of when they've attended. By default here it does to the prior calendar year through the current calendar year. So right now it's showing me attendance data from January 2010 up to today's date. And if I step through here, I can see the different people's attendance. If I want to see what activities or what groups that person has attended, I can drop this down so I can see that they've been attending Sunday school and worship activities as well. And I can hide and show contributions information. If the person who's logged in doesn't have access to the contributions module, then they won't see the contribution frequency down here at the bottom. We've also included this on personal profiles as well. So if I go to maintain personal profiles and I go to attendance, I see the individual's attendance information here as well. Let me just make the screen a little smaller on here as well. So let me go to the next, and if I drop this down here, I see what Sunday school classes they attended there as well. The contribution area, it shows me the total amount that person contributed by month, and a graph here of what areas they've been giving to. And as I step through these, I can look to see somebody's, if their contribution has changed over time, or if it's maintaining relatively the same in there as well. And additionally, in the contributions area, we can also turn this in to display each individual detail contributions, and we can filter this here if we're interested only in a particular date range, or if we're looking at particular contribution ranges. So maybe, for instance, we want to just see people's gifts to the building fund. I can put the building fund in here. And I can say, okay, now I'm seeing just their gifts to the building fund from the filter options. That's also available here on the attendance. I can switch this into a detail view so I can see each individual date and what activities they have been attending. So that's just there again, some of the options we've done in version 11.5 to make things easier for you to look at the data and see how people their involvement there with your congregation.